My child, listen carefully. The veil between the spiritual and the natural is thinning tonight, and what is hidden will soon be revealed. Archangel Michael is standing at the threshold of your life, holding the doors of opportunity wide open. Every prayer you whispered in secret, every tear you shed quietly, every seed of hope you planted in the unseen, God is harvesting it. Supernatural deposits, long-awaited wealth transfers, and divine favor are moving toward you. But you must be awake, you must pay attention. This is not a rehearsal, this is your appointed hour. Type in comment, I am ready for God's blessings and divine wealth transfer now. The person you thought you knew is only a piece of the puzzle. Their heart, their actions, their hesitations, all part of a larger plan that God orchestrated. Tonight, every hidden word, every silent decision, every choice that seemed painful is about to align perfectly for your highest good. Angels have been dispatched to protect the purity of this alignment. They are clearing the path for wealth you did not expect, for opportunities that seem impossible. Divine financial favor is not just coming, it is arriving with supernatural speed and accuracy. Type in comment, I receive heavenly financial miracles, blessings, and divine favor today. Child, your home is becoming a center of divine activity. Not just spiritual protection, but divine prosperity is resting within your walls. Archangel Michael has been stationed at every entrance, blocking what is not of God, ensuring that only blessings, love, and prosperity enter. Your enemies may think they can interfere, but they cannot. The angels are moving faster than any human understanding. Supernatural deposits are being placed into your life, even as you breathe. Your blessings are inevitable. You just have to trust and be still. Type in comment, God is orchestrating miracles and wealth transfer in my life now. Tonight, a conversation you were not meant to hear will reach you through unexpected channels. Someone will step forward, carrying the confirmation you prayed for, and in that moment, your heart will recognize the hand of God. Do not doubt it, do not question it. These are the supernatural alignments that happen when heaven moves decisively on behalf of those who have remained faithful. Your prosperity, your joy, your long-awaited financial breakthrough are all tied to this revelation. Like, share, and subscribe to witness the full unfolding of divine blessings. The shift will feel sudden. Your spirit will surge with anticipation. Your eyes will see what has been hidden, the person you love, the opportunities you sought, and the divine financial restoration you prayed for are all converging. Archangel Michael is guarding the integrity of this moment. He will not allow fear, hesitation, or deception to cloud your blessings. Tonight is sacred, tonight is holy, tonight is the night your long-awaited provision arrives. Even the smallest details in your day, an unexpected call, a subtle sound, a sudden nudge in your spirit are confirmations. This is not coincidence, this is a God-ordained event. Someone is stepping into your life with what you need most, a revelation, a resource, or even a supernatural financial gift. Your name has been written in the heavens, and the angels are making sure it reaches the right hands at the right time. Type in comment, "I am prepared to receive divine blessings and supernatural gifts now." Child, I know your heart has carried disappointment, fear, and doubt. I know the weight of waiting has been heavy, and the nights of uncertainty endless. But tonight, Archangel Michael is not just moving in the spiritual realm. He is moving in your natural world. Doors that were shut are opening. Wealth that was delayed is arriving. Favor that seemed distant is walking straight to your life. Your miracle is closer than you think. Like, share, and subscribe to see heaven manifest in your daily life. The angels have been coordinating a divine chain reaction to every person. Every word, every step that seems unrelated is connected. This is how God works when He intends to bless. Every piece is positioned perfectly. The person coming toward you is part of that alignment. They carry an answer, a provision, or a message that will accelerate your blessings. Do not ignore them. Do not hesitate. Receive what God has sent. Type in comment, "I am aligned with God's divine plan," and financial miracles today. Child, even your financial restoration is tied to this moment. Supernatural deposits, transfers of favor, and opportunities that defy human logic are entering your life. Your debts, your struggles, your delays, they are being rewritten. What was meant to drain you is now being converted into provision. Archangel Michael is standing guard over your breakthrough, ensuring no obstacle blocks your supernatural inheritance. This is God's promise, and it will manifest. Like, share, and subscribe to ensure you do not miss your divine provision. You may feel your heart racing, your spirit trembling, and your soul stirring. That is confirmation. That is heaven's signature on this moment. The person you were praying for, the answer you sought, the divine breakthrough you begged for, it's all moving right now. Stand ready, walk into it. Receive it, let your spirit soar with the knowledge that God is orchestrating every detail for your ultimate joy and financial restoration. Type in comment, "I declare God's supernatural blessings and divine favor in my life." Child, remember that your faith, your patience, and your perseverance have positioned you for this. Archangel Michael has fought battles in your favor that you cannot see. Angels have cleared the way. Heaven has opened doors that no human could. And now, you are standing at the threshold of your miracle. Do not shrink, do not doubt. Step into what God has already prepared for you. Important note for true Christians: we deeply appreciate your support in helping us spread God's message of hope, love, and blessings. If this message has inspired or uplifted you, please consider showing your gratitude by giving a $50 super thanks. Your contribution helps us continue creating more content that touches lives and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button, you are not only supporting our work, but also helping to extend God's love to more hearts around the world. Thank you for being part of this mission and for your generous support. The moment is arriving. Someone is about to enter your life with confirmation, blessing, and supernatural favor. The air around you will feel alive, charged with angelic energy. Open your heart, open your hands. Receive what God has prepared. This is your divine intersection, your appointed hour, your miracle waiting to be acknowledged. Tonight, child, the heavens are bending time, space, and circumstance to bring you exactly what you have been praying for. Do not delay, do not question. Stay alert, the shift is happening. The supernatural deposits are coming, and the wealth transfers are already in motion. Heaven is not slow, the angels are not idle. Archangel Michael stands vigilant, and God Himself is ensuring that this night becomes a turning point for your life, your prosperity, and your destiny. Type in comment, "I am ready to receive God's blessings and divine miracle now." Child, let me tell you what others will never reveal. The betrayal you sensed was not in the flesh. It was in the spirit, an emotional fracture that made the air heavy around your loved one. A silent choice, a fleeting pause, a conversation that should have never happened, created a ripple that touched everyone except you. Someone caught it, someone you would not have expected. And they are now waiting, watching, anticipating the moment your awareness meets their observation. The energy in your home tonight is alive with divine tension, and the angels are moving to protect you, to guard your peace, and to prepare your path for abundance. Type in comment, "I am ready to receive God's protection, blessings, and wealth now." You were already sensing it. Yes, my beloved child. That is why last night your dreams twisted and turned, leaving a mark on your heart that you could not explain. That is why your gut tightened when they assured you everything was fine. That is why a favorite song made your spirit weep. Your soul was detecting signals beyond the mind, signals heaven itself was sending so that you would be ready. I caught them, Archangel Michael caught them. And now this message has arrived at your doorstep, because the timing is divine. You are not losing anything. You are being preserved, protected, and prepared for a divine shift. Type in comment, "I am open to God's supernatural protection and miraculous guidance today." Child, understand this. The weight of half-truths is being lifted. The burden of false love is being removed from your shoulders. What seemed like heartbreak was actually a divine intervention to save you from a path that was not meant for you. Your heart will rise above confusion. Your spirit will awaken in a way that brings clarity and peace. And in that clarity, the supernatural will move. Miraculous financial favor, unexpected blessings, and divine opportunities will flow straight to your hands. Type in comment, "I declare divine blessings, wealth transfer, and supernatural miracles now." There is more than meets the eye. Someone else is involved, a person whose jealousy of your light caused words to be spoken they had no right to utter. The echoes of their secret are what you have been feeling in your soul. But, child, this is not a trap. It is a divine rehearsal for your awakening. I, Archangel Michael, I'm stationed between you and every harmful force, shielding your heart, your calling, and your breakthrough. You will not be destroyed by this. You will be awakened and lifted. Breathe now, dear. Out via your soul in through your nose. Feel as if paradise is wrapping itself around you. Because your loved one has been sitting in the light, watching your life develop like a wonderful book, page by page, while you've been carrying their absence like a stone in your chest. They observed as your tears soiled the ink and the pages were heavy with grief. They saw you screaming into your pillow at night, blaming yourself, asking God why, and saying, "If only I had done more. I wish I had spoken out more. I wish I had realized sooner." They saw everything and they shared your tears. However, they want you to know that you were never at fault. You didn't fail. It wasn't that you weren't loving or caring. The indicators were not missed by you. You weren't inadequate, therefore. You didn't lose them. Tell them, "I forgive them." They are shouting now as loudly as heaven will let. More than that, however, I never held them accountable, not even for a moment. Instead of disappointment, I departed this earth with love for them, keeping thankfulness rather than resentment. Their spirit has been restored. They have a free spirit. They are no longer in agony. However, you still bear the scar of farewell, that jagged, unseen wound that only God and Michael can see, and that this person in heaven feels like, a pulse that never stops reverberating between the two of you. They now want to provide you with a genuine gift. It is a gift of release rather than a recollection or just solace. Their goal is for you to feel happier, lighter, and more liberated than you have in years. The holy element, however, is that in order to accept it, you must widen your soul. It is impossible to put this gift in closed hands. They are prepared to share with you something you were unaware of and that was concealed by their silence throughout their lifetime. A secret, one of the memories. A sacred time it will arrive. And when it does it, will destroy all the lies you have told yourself and the unjustified guilt you have carried. Lean closer, they murmur. Embrace this moment, do not flee from it, because what you are about to hear will alter your perspective on your whole history. The reminder of something that has been buried deep within of you is now here, a reminiscence from childhood, a choice you were too young to really comprehend, a hasty farewell that has plagued you ever since. You repeatedly played back a single expression on their face, as if it were a condemnation. They are where they observed. Stop punishing yourself. They shout now, their voices thundering from above. You weren't at fault, you were never at fault. You were a kid, you weren't guilty. You were innocent, their spirit is now free, in a sense that is incomprehensible to earth. Without suffering, without remorse, without all the burdens you believe they bore. The holy tension, however, is that they can't really rest until you are also free. Archangel Michael himself came for that reason, because delivering a message this delicate, pure, and sacred requires a warrior angel. This is not a whisper, this is a mission of rescue. Heaven itself is here to free you from your bonds, to mute your shame and to purify your heart. And you're going to feel something tonight, yeah. A warm touch on your shoulder while you're alone, a feather in the absence of wind. Something in the corner of your eye flickers. These won't happen by accident. These will serve as affirmations. Your heavenly family is reaching out to you to say, "We are with you. You are loved by us, and you won't ever have to bear this alone again." Thus I accept this gift, although they never place the blame on you. I accept their forgiveness, I accept their love, which has only become more intense since they entered eternal, since they are still pleading with God on your behalf. I accept their blessing, and as you do, joy will return, tears will purify, and bonds will shatter. You'll be able to breathe easier. You'll have a better night's sleep, and you'll be certain that heaven has called your name. Tonight, don't dismiss it as fantasy, beloved. Don't try to explain away that unexpected surge of feeling or that notion that makes your eyes water. Heaven is knocking. That is your loved one pressing on your soul for a brief instant after piercing the barrier. They use it to affirm that this is genuine. Yes, I am present. Yes, you are the recipient of these words. Because heaven seldom spends such power on coincidence, do not disregard this precious sign. Even before you hit play on this particular scene, your tale was pre-written with this heavenly appointment. Even if they are proud, it is not why they are here. Although they certainly love you, that is not why they are here. They have arrived with a mission that includes you, a purpose and an assignment. Loved one, they need you. You indeed, they are requesting one last favor from you. not out of duty, but out of divine destiny. It has nothing to do with meaningless ceremonies, candles, or cemeteries. The truth is at issue. It involves repairing anything that has been damaged over an extended period of time. There's another member of your family that continues to suffer in secret and has unhealed scars. This departed spirit, this loved one speaking now, is depending on you to be the link that connects the fragments. They want you to bring light into an area where darkness still exists. You have been sent by heaven as the messenger to provide healing words to areas where silence has persisted for years. When they went, you already knew what was broken. It was like glass shattering in your chest. The familiar link broke, talk ceased. Laughter gave way to silence. Peace gave way to tension. Love, one it has hung around too long. Heaven is requesting that you make amends, not with rage or resentment, but with compassion, understanding, and forgiveness. You have this cloak. This is what you're here to do. This explains why your name is always resonating in the spirit world, and why Archangel Michael has been waiting for you to unlock this moment. For days, you can feel unworthy. You could think you're too little for this kind of work. Heaven, however, has a different perspective. Heaven calls you a lighthouse, a ray of hope in a lineage that has endured too much darkness and too many storms. You are the one who is perceptive, sensitive, and always able to sense things that others cannot. When no one else could see falsehoods, you knew them, despite carrying responsibilities that weren't yours. You did so. This wasn't a bad thing. This was not a sign of weakness. Your anointing was this. The same anointing is now being used for the purposes of heaven. Important information for sincere Christians. We are very grateful for your assistance in sharing God's message of healing, restoration, and hope. If this message resonated with you, please think about praying and offering until the $40 super thanks. Your kindness enables us to keep producing messages that uplift people's spirits, mend broken hearts, and draw families nearer to God. You are joining the effort to spread God's love around the globe by clicking the super thanks button below. In addition to just supporting this work, we appreciate your faith-filled support and your solidarity with us, beloved. Something is about to change. Not someday, not tomorrow. Soon, like a door crashing open in the middle of the night. It will seem abrupt that change won't happen by chance. This loved one's prayers will be answered in paradise. They have pleaded with God for permission to enter your life, and now they have it. Don't be shocked if you hear their music unexpectedly, see their name everywhere, or have a strong dream about the area you used to share. These aren't random occurrences. These are the marks they left on your world. Never question this. You have always been adored. Even when there is no sound, even while saying farewell. Their spirit never left your side. Even when you were abandoned, their spirit has steadfastly and continuously circled yours like the moon circles the earth. When your own hands were empty, others saw the moments you offered. They noticed when you were misinterpreted by others. When someone attempted to lower your light, they noticed. Heaven has finally said enough. This is the moment when everything must change. This soul has been authorized to release something into your life, says our angel Michael. A present of favor, a miracle, and it won't happen in silence. There will be 3 obvious signals when it arrives. The first is a number that keeps coming up and catches your attention just when you're thinking about it. That number is alignment, it's code. The second is that you will hear their name without warning on the radio, in the words of a stranger, or even in a whisper when no one else is there. That isn't creative, that is proof. The third is that you will experience a sudden, incomprehensible serenity in the midst of pandemonium. That is them embracing you and circling your spirit in the arms of heaven. Don't hurry past this, the most significant portion of this speech is yet to come. We are only halfway through. Michael has already surrounded you with a circle of safety. He is aware that certain forces are trying to keep you from hearing this. He is aware that some people have made fun of your beliefs, scoffed at your sensitivity, and attempted to quiet your heart. However, they haven't succeeded. They were unable to stop you. You remain available, attentive, and present, and a willing heart was all that heaven required. Then followed the words that even Michael found heart-stopping. Tell them I know what they are about to face. Your loved one remarked, I've seen the impending storm. However, I have also seen them surviving it. I will not leave them on their own. I'll be by them when they go to sleep, behind them when they drive, and close by when they light a candle. Until the end of their adventure, I shall be there. There is no space for fear anymore. These are oaths that are sealed in heaven. Thus they are not meaningless. Therefore stop allowing fear to deceive you. Don't allow embarrassment keep you silent. Your weeping is a prayer, your voice is therapeutic. Additionally, generations are healed by your healing, which transcends you. Are you experiencing it now? The jolt of lightning in your soul, the warmth in your chest. That is heaven's presence. You can tell this isn't a fabrication. Because of it, your loved one is close by. Michael is not far away. God is close by. The message is unambiguous. You have been selected. You are cherished. We don't forget. You know that heaven is already getting ready for the next chapter of your tale as you take in this reality. It's a chapter where sorrow turns into witness, where quiet turns into reconciliation, and where suffering turns into healing, not just for you, but for everyone who knows you. This is your sacred task. Watch heaven move as you enter it, dear.